two Canadians have ever won an Olympic medal in this event. We mentioned Alex Bowman, Curtis Meiden, the other one. Again, that Olympic standard time, 4 minutes, 12.50 seconds. We'll see what these athletes have in reserve. They have all raced already once today.
Just waiting for the officials to get ready. There we go. You get the big whistle. That means you're allowed to mount the blocks. There's that wedge you can see in the back of the blocks. Allows them to have a start, kind of like track and field.
And we're underway. Men's 400-meter individual medley, starting with 100 meters of butterfly. In the middle of the pool, we have Eric Brown in lane 3. On this side of the yellow, then Tristan Jankovics in 4, Lorne Wigginton in 5, Colin Gagne is in lane 6.
That should be where the race happens. The beauty of the individual medley, of course, is that because they change strokes, different swimmers have different strengths in different strokes, and we'll see what they have. Jankovic is also a very good backstroker. You mentioned he had a good back half this morning of the breaststroke and the freestyle. Eric Brown is a great freestyler, the man in lane number 3, so he'll try to come from behind. Wigginton likes to get out pretty quick. He's in lane number 5 at this point. Wigginton's best time is a couple of seconds faster than everybody in the field, so he actually should be able to take charge of this race, but we'll see.
Wigginton in his personal best swim. He did the fly in 56.59. Here he comes to touch here in 56.66, so he's pretty close. And in lane 2, near the bottom of the screen, Benjamin Cote had a good fly.
And again, we'll see if these things change. All right, here comes Jankovic, the backstroker in lane number 4. He's going to make a move on Wigginton at this particular point in the race.
I will say Wigginton was really good in the first half, and he was almost 5 seconds slower in his freestyle leg earlier today. I would imagine he shut the engine off.
He shut the engines down big time, and you can do that in this kind of a competition. Somewhere like the Australia or the United States, where there's so much depth, you can't afford to shut it down in the morning, or you won't make the finals. Here, Canada doesn't quite have that kind of depth, so you can afford to back off a little bit. The other thing that Wigginton did was he swam the 400-meter freestyle yesterday in the morning, pushed himself, but then decided, I'm not going to make the time in that. This is my best event. I'm going to rest for 24 hours and come back into this one.
As he did in the heats, Jankovics taking over here in the backstroke leg. Let's see how much distance he can create on Lorne Wigginton. And it's a half a body length now as they switch to the breaststroke.
Very interesting old-style turn by Eric Brown in lane number 3. He lost about a third of a body length, getting around so slowly compared to the other guys that do what's called a crossover turn from backstroke into breaststroke, and you get around a little bit quicker. Cote's hanging on in the third spot at this point, but here comes Colin Gagne, your winner from this trial 3 years ago, originally out of Milton, Ontario, now swimming out at Simon Fraser University. He's in lane number 6.
Jankovics, who races for Ohio State, is really flying now. He's got another 50 meters of breaststroke to go. He's got a nice lead here. Comes in at 2:37.04 for 250 meters. Did that first breaststroke length in 35.16.
Well, the question now is, can Wigginton get back on this second 50 breaststroke? He's got the better freestyle as Wigginton. He's got to get himself in a position to challenge on the freestyle. It's only the two of them right now. Cote's down in 3rd spot. Maybe Gagne's moving up in that red cap to challenge for 3rd spot. But these are the only two guys right now that are in the race and the hunt for gold. Can they get down to around touching here at around 3:12 and get back home in a minute? 3:12 high, there's a chance.
3:14.87 for Wigginton. He's actually right on his pace when he set his personal best, but Jankovics is really flying in lane 4.
This will be a big, big breakthrough for Jankovic. He really wasn't expected to be able to get down to that fast time, 4:12. He's on spot for it right now. The big question is, can Wigginton pick it up? You know, he's looking ahead. He's looking ahead. He's got to try to challenge. He can't back down. He may be able to get to that time.
29.78 for Jankovics, 29.78 for Wigginton, but he's got to catch up, and I don't know if he can do it. Remember, the time to beat 4:12.50 for the Olympic qualifying standard.
It's going to be very close. 29 going that way. It's got to be 20 under 30 seconds again here. Oh, Jankovic is trying so hard. He's just throwing his arms out in front to get that momentum.
Watch the clock, looking for 4:12.5. Is he? Yes, going to get it. 4:11.74, 4:13.60 for Wigginton. Tristan Jankovics out of the Royal City Club in Guelph, Ontario, is the winner in another personal best time, 4:11.74. That is only about 3/10 of Brian John's Canadian record.
It's a great, great swim. And again, he's a bit of a late bloomer to the sport. He wasn't really on many people's radar when he was in grade 10, and he's just getting better and better. And now he's taking a leap forward to be able to get to the top. The standards, by the way, are set at about the 20th spot in the world, roughly. It sort of ebbs and flows a little bit by the World Aquatic Body. And so you're talking, he's moved into very, very rarefied territory. This is where he made his move. Jankovics made his move in the backstroke. He was back in about third spot in the 100 butterfly. In the backstroke, he moved into the lead, and he never relinquished it. You can see him here. He's almost got a half a body, 3/4 of a body length. Wigginton really very, very disappointed. Didn't make the time. He was really favored to make the time, but he could not catch Jankovics in the freestyle. You can see right now Jankovics, and right now he is tightening up. He is getting really sore. He's throwing those arms forward like he's actually lunging with a little bit of a lunge on his stroke, a little bit of a catch up, but he's able to. Look at that! Look at the pickup in the last 3 strokes. Excellent job. Didn't pick up there. He might have missed the time. Nice job.
So a big win for Tristan Jankovics in a time of 4:11.74. Wigginton second. Colin Gagne, who won this event at the last Olympic trials, was actually almost 2 seconds faster than he was then, and he comes in third.
Well, that.
Eric Brown in 4th place, just outside the podium, but it's Jankovics on top.
Congratulations, Tristan. That was actually your best time. Your best time before tonight was 4:17. Am I right?
Yeah. I mean, that means the world to me, that race. I couldn't be happier right now.
And what will be your goal for Paris this summer?
Sorry?
What will be your goal for Paris this summer?
I just want to have fun. I mean, I put all the work in. My results are finally showing. I'm so thankful to be here. And just, let's get after it.
What a great start to the evening. So you've actually nominated to be qualified for Paris, so you can sign your name on the boarding pass. Congratulations.
We expect to be the first Canadian since London in 2012 when Alec Page was in the 400 IM to be in the Olympic 400 meter IM in Paris this summer.